Craig from Scratch Golf Life. In today's video I'm going to show you what's in my bag for 2022. I don't normally do these videos, but I've decided to do this one because I've changed 75% of the clubs in my golf bag from the end of the last season to the start of this season. So we're going to see what I've decided to put in there, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why I've done it, and we're going to play a few holes as well. It's bloody freezing, by the way, but anyway, let's get cracking. So first up, driver. I'm not going to take too much time talking about this because actually my last video, if you haven't watched it, was all about my new driver, where I went into everything in real sort of in-depth detail about why I went for this driver. But it is the Ping G25 Max. Unbelievable forgiving driver, absolutely love it to bits. I've not lost any distance. The only thing I didn't mention in my last video is that because my clubhead speed has come down a little bit as I've got older, I've actually changed to a regular shaft, but that feels absolutely fantastic so far. So driver for 2022 is the Ping G25 Max. I just feel like you can't miss with it, it's amazing. Another new club for 2022 is my 3-wood. So I have gone for a Cobra Speed Zone fairway wood. Now I went for this after seeing a lot of really good reviews for it, and what I really liked is it's got a really shallow face, and I also really like the rails on the bottom of it, which make it a lot easier for hitting off the floor, off the turf without a tee-peg. And also I've got this in quite a strong loft. I've got this in 14.5. I can take it to 13 if I wanted to, because I don't tend to use 3-woods for hitting off the ground for a second shot very often. I tend to use it more for a short par 4, actually hitting off the tee. So I prefer to have a little bit of a stronger loft. But Cobra Speed Zone fairway wood, new one for this year. I've not hit it a massive amount of times, but the times I have hit it, I really like it. So I think it's a great addition to the bag for this year. My next 2 clubs are retained in my bag from, well, I've had these now for probably about, oh God, might have had these for about 10 years. They are my hybrids. I've got the Cleveland high bore hybrids. I've got one in 19 degree and I've got one in 22 degree. This 22 degree one, oh my God, honestly, like most hybrids, I feel like I can hit it out of anything, hit it out of divots, hit it out of rough, it's just such an easy club to hit, which is why you have hybrids in your bag. The 19 degree one, I don't hit this one quite as much, but I find that this is the one that I tend to end up using if I'm trying to hit a par 5 in 2. So I much prefer to be hitting a hybrid in that instance than trying to hit a wood, because some people are going for 5-woods and 7-woods now, but I really like this kind of stronger lofted hybrid. So Cleveland high bores hybrids, 2 of them, they're not going anywhere, they're staying in the bag, and I would imagine they're going to stay here for quite a long time. Okay, onto the irons. So people again who followed the channel recently will know that I've gone for a new set of irons for this year, and I've gone with the Generation 3 PXG 0311s, but I need to split this into 2 categories, because in the 5, 6 and 7 I've gone for the 0311P, which is a slightly bigger head, slightly more offset, and a lot more forgiving than the previous PXGs that I had. So just in those longer irons, I just wanted something that was just going to help me out. And you know, like I said in previous videos, this game's hard enough as it is, why make it harder for yourself? So 5, 6, 7 iron, PXG 0311P irons, and so far I've definitely noticed the extra forgiveness in these irons. I mean, the feel of these irons, honestly, if you've not hit PXG irons before, go and hit them because when you hit them out the middle like that, it's just wonderful. And then in the 8, 9 and pitching wedge, I've gone for the PXG Generation 3 Tour irons, which are smaller head, not offset. They really are geared towards the better player. And these are the sort of irons that I want in the short irons, because I'm looking for that, maximum playability, maximum amount of feel. So they don't actually look too much different to the P irons. And if you put them next to each other, you probably wouldn't even notice that they were different, which is what I really like about this combo set. I've never put a combo set together before. But the combination of the P irons in the longer and then the feel and playability of the Tour irons, the 0311T, has just been absolutely perfect. I absolutely love it. What's not to like? I've retained my Ping Glide 3.0 wedges, which I absolutely adore. They're just fantastic wedges. I've got a 52 degree, which is the one that I prefer the most. I think it's just because it's got a little bit less bounce on it, and I actually use it for chipping quite a lot as well. And then I've got a 56 degree in the matching set. Just really nice wedges. Do everything that you want from a wedge, and I've got no plans to change these anytime soon. I'm absolutely delighted with them. And last but by no means least is my lob wedge. Now, any younger viewers will not even know what this is. I've had this for probably about 30 years. It's a classic Ping i2 beryllium lob wedge. I just absolutely love it. I love it for playing those lofted shots around the greens. I love it for out of bunkers. I've used it for so long, it's just become an old friend. It's an old member of the family now. I've had it that long, and again, I've got no kind of reasons to think that I'm ever going to change it. It just does everything that I want it to, and I'm really confident when I've got it in my hands. And to finish everything off, my putter. So at the start of last year, I was really struggling with my putting, and I just felt like I needed a change of putter to just try and, I don't know, just, you know what it's like when you're struggling with your putting. Sometimes you change to a new putter and it kind of just reinvigorates you. You're looking at something a little bit different. So I was talking to my brother who lives over in America, and he said, oh, I've got an Odyssey, in the garage at my mum and dad's house. He said, go and give that a try. And it's the Odyssey Versa putter with the white face. But the thing that I really liked about it was it's got the super stroke putter, but it's got a counterbalance in the top here, which I had never used before. And as soon as I used it, it just felt absolutely fantastic, and I just started to get a bit of confidence with my putting. So I'm not saying that this putter is any better than the putter I was using before, but just because it gave me some confidence and I started to be a lot more positive with my stroke, meant that I just started putting better. That is what is in my bag for 2022. There's actually been quite a lot of changes from what I was using at the end of last season to the start of this season, but I feel like every single one of those changes has been an improvement, a positive. And if I'm going to achieve my goals this year, then I'm going to need my equipment to work for me. While we're on the subject of goals, in the next video I'm going to tell you what my 2022 goals are, the importance of setting goals if you want to improve, and you'll be able to follow those goals on the channel this year. So look out for that video, that's coming next. But as far as what's in the bag, that's it. The only thing I'm possibly thinking of doing is I might put a regular shaft in the Cobra 3 wood. That hadn't occurred to me until I had to change my driver, and that regular shaft in that Ping driver feels absolutely amazing, and I'm hitting that club absolutely amazing. So it would seem to make sense to possibly put a regular shaft in the 3 wood as well. But apart from that, we are good to go for 2022. So yes, watch this space and see how we get on. Okay, that's it for today's video. Like I say, next video will all be about goals, setting goals, why you should set goals, what my goals are, just all about goals. And yeah, I'll see you in that video. So till then, stay safe, enjoy your golf, and I'll see you in the next video.